Good morning, Colorado. Welcome to a Hump Day edition of Local Biz Buzz. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today in studio I have Chris from Elemental Table. Welcome, Chris.
Hi, how are you?
So, crazy little coincidence we'll get into in a second of where you're cooking this food. But give us a little history of you and your business.
Yeah, so I'm a Denver personal chef. I've been cooking here for over a decade now. Worked in fine dining for quite a while.
Do some name dropping. It always helps.
Worked for Frank Bonanno for a little bit. I ran a couple hotels in town, and then I did some stints in New York, Chicago at some Michelin starred places.
So the guy's legit. Is what I wanted them to know is that, you know, there's a lot of home cooks who are home cooks, but you got skills.
Yeah, that's been kind of the story around like the meal prep companies in town.
Yeah.
A lot of them are just kind of home cooks, so I wanted to bring a more professional
Gourmet
flair to it. Yeah,
Yes.
bring something that's more upscale, kind of taking riffs on traditional recipes and making them more exciting. So a lot of Mexican flavors, a lot of Middle Eastern flavors, a lot of Italian. So just kind of playing with mixed cuisines. Yeah.
And when did you start this business?
It's been probably 2.5 years since I really started it, and then didn't really take it full time until about a year ago. Basically when coronavirus started. So, yeah.
And what it seemed like to me, I don't know, you know, I don't get a lot of these type of meals, but what seems unique about you is the vegan, keto, paleo thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just kind of happened when it got more serious. People wanted just good solutions to dieting. Like they didn't want to eat diet food, so they wanted to get food from someone like me who could make it taste good and make it healthy at the same time. So I'm lucky in the fact that I have so much training in food, and I also have a degree in nutrition, so I can pretty much cook for any kind of diet type. And my wife is vegan as well, so that's been pretty helpful.
Are you?
No.
Okay.
But I eat a lot more veggies now, which is
You kind of
great,
have to
so.
if your wife's vegan.
So.
It just wouldn't work otherwise.
No.
Let's jump into what you brought today. Is what's in these boxes the same that's on these plates?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
this is from my current menu. I do a different one every single week, so no one gets bored. I do 5.
So when does the menu drop?
I release it on Friday, and then for the following Monday, so everyone can order throughout the weekend, and then on Monday I deliver. So
That's your delivery day, Mondays?
yep, Mondays and Thursdays right now. So
And you'll deliver to where?
all around the Denver metro area. So right now the furthest I've gone out is Broomfield and Westminster. But
And is the further out, do you have a delivery charge?
there's a small one. It's like $5. Yeah, just
Okay.
to kind of help with gas. But
And what about a minimum order?
I've been trying to do 3 to 4 meals for minimum. So and the highest that they run is 13 per meal. So
13 per meal.
mhm.
And what's the
yeah.
what's the lowest per meal?
I think it scales down to about 10.50 is what the
Okay,
yeah,
that's totally reasonable.
yeah, it works out pretty well.
All right, let's talk about what this dish is right here.
This one's one of my favorites. I've done it a few times. It's wild cod braised in a green mole sauce.
Nice.
That was really fun. I did a little stint with in Chicago at a Michelin Mexican restaurant, and like this is something that they do a lot, and it's just ridiculous. And it's so creamy and flavorful.
And so you get this delivered to your house, and it's got cooking instructions, right?
Yep.
And what is the instructions? Is it just basically reheating it, or
Yeah, just reheating. Everything's already made to go, so you can like bring it to your office and put it in the microwave, or if you come
Well,
home
you don't
at
want
night.
to bring you don't want to bring this to your office, a microwave cod. I'm pretty sure it's against the office rules.
Probably. That's a good point.
But the balls, we can microwave
Yeah.
the balls.
Yeah, like I usually tell people like if they're doing it at home, just put it on the stovetop and just heat it up there or in the oven. So
And
it's
how long does
super
it take?
simple. About 10 minutes in the oven, about 5 minutes on the stovetop. So,
Okay.
Yeah, they're super easy to reheat.
Let's keep running through what you brought today. And these are not your average everyday meatballs,
No,
right?
these are good grass-fed beef meatballs. I did like a nice classic marinara, so it's a little bit more simple than some of the other ones, but it's just like a nice hearty wintertime thing to do. So.
But your ingredients are not, you know, the normal ingredients too,
No.
right? A lot of local, organic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice to have more buying power lately, so I can actually get cases of organic produce, and I can actually afford to sell it. So I know a lot of companies just don't do it because it's so expensive. But
Yeah, if you're going to
Yeah.
Whole Foods to buy it.
Yep, there's a lot of sourcing work with what I do. That's been that's a big part of the office part.
And so one of what I mentioned at the beginning, the coincidence, so I'll ask, where do you make this food?
I've been working out of a Bright Martin kitchen.
So those of you who don't know,
plug for
Bright
them.
Martin used to be a restaurant called 730 South, which I owned for 18 years.
Wow.
And I posted something like on Instagram, and you're like, that's my prep kitchen. And so he's prepping in my old restaurant,
Yep.
which is crazy coincidence.
Yeah, it's been incredible how everyone's been working together doing all this stuff, and
Yes.
just people have been so nice, and they've been opening their kitchen for me to help prep, and it's just incredible.
Yeah, Wade and Jared are good
Yep,
people.
very good.
All right, what do we got here?
So I did a turkey gumbo,
Nice.
and the sausage is actually it's like a chicken andouille. So there's the brown roux, it's been stewed down, so it's a really nice, like, hearty, healthy version of a gumbo.
And does this have calories? Could you know that?
Yeah,
kind of
that kind of stuff I usually email to people who want that
Okay.
information. So right now it's kind of split between people who just want really good food and people who do want to, like, track their nutrition. So if they want that, I email the information. So
What kind of numbers are we talking about, do you think?
they run somewhere like for the full dish. This isn't like everything on it, but this is like a good representation. They're around 500 calories, 550. So,
Great.
yeah, a good amount of protein.
I
Like
want to
around
show them
40 grams, 35 grams.
this is something different that we have not.
Oh yeah, this is my green chili.
This is your green chili.
Yeah, pork green chili. There's some brown rice and there's some grilled cabbage.
And then is there a sauce that comes on the side? Or
No, it's just like a saucier green chili, but this one kind of sucked up all the sauce and the
So the
brown
sauce
rice.
is on the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
So it's a green chili with pork and rice and cabbage. That's really
Yeah.
interesting. I kind of want that for lunch today. It smells really good in here
Thank
too.
you. What else do we do?
Chicken.
Curry. Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at this
Yeah,
guy.
it's like an Indian butter curry. That's one of my favorite things, like a British
This
curry.
is cold, so don't criticize why it looks, because it's not hot. But that's what it would look like when it comes to your house.
Yep. Seared Brussels and some sweet potato. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I'm expecting from a home meal delivery service. This is great stuff. And you do gluten free also.
Yes. Yep. Dairy free as well. So all these are dairy free. Most people are allergic to dairy, so I don't want to deal with it. So
Even if they don't think they are, they are.
Yep.
Like most people in the world are lactose.
ask the rest of your office; they'll let you know.
What's your website? Where do people order this?
So I bought the domain eat-denver.com.
I
so
saw
it's
that.
just super
Like-
simple because the name is a little bit long, so typing that URL was not fun. So
Did you?
Yeah.
So you bought it from somebody who already had it?
Mhm. Yep. So
I was
just-
wondering. I'm
yeah.
like, how did he get that domain? That's incredible.
Yeah, I was super lucky. My website guy found it, and he's like, "Do you want to buy this for $20 a year?" I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So that's super simple. Yeah, you can order right from the site.
And they can pay with their credit card
Yep.
right on there.
Yep. Yeah, it's a really, really streamlined website. It just launched in December, so
Yeah, it
it's
looks
been
really nice.
incredible. I love it. Yeah, then you can go right to the Instagram as well. You can talk right to me if you DM.
What's the Instagram?
elementaltabledenver. It's kind of a mouthful, but yeah, it's a good spot to go check out the new menus. There's pictures of things that I'm doing. I'm trying to get more pictures of me, which would be nice, but
Agreed.
yeah.
That's a little off track, but if you're running an Instagram for a business, show the owner's face, show people eating. Don't just show food all the time.
Yeah.
That gets really old.
Yep.
I did not want to put my face on my Instagram. I'm like, who wants to look at this? But apparently people do for some reason.
It's a great face. Put it out there.
I'm going for this.
Yeah, gumbo's good.
Probably going to try them all, but I'm going for the gumbo. It's really
Thank you.
intriguing me. Anything
Yeah.
else before we go you want to say to the people?
Yeah, check out the website, check out the Instagram, see what I'm doing. I post quite a bit, so just it gives you a good idea of what I do. I still do private parties as well. I do in-home stuff too, like if anyone's comfortable with that. I've got a couple in-home clients. Yeah, just kind of whatever sounds good to you.
Awesome. Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you today at 11:30. We got Chef Troy Guard coming in with Big Wave Tacos. Let's eat. Oh, hell yeah.